The two Koreas restored both communication lines at the border village of Panmunjom and at the West Sea area. The big question now, when and how Seoul and Pyongyang will hold their long overdue military talks. Jung-hee has more details on the move expected to greatly lower the tension on the peninsula.
Communication channels between the two Koreas are being restored as the apparent thaw in relations continues. The two Koreas' western military communication line is now back open, complementing the inter-Korean hotline at the truce village of Panmunjom, restored just last week. The western line became fully operational Wednesday morning after Seoul and Pyongyang conducted a brief maintenance check. It was almost 2 years that Pyongyang disconnected them in February 2016 in protest against Seoul's shutdown of the jointly run Kaesong Industrial Complex.
South Korea and North Korea will be able to talk about various military issues through this channel, which will help greatly in preventing clashes at the inter-Korean sea or land border. The fact that Pyongyang has restored this line means it's willing to keep its relations with Seoul.
This line will also become the main channel through which the military authorities of Seoul and Pyongyang fine-tune the specifics of the military talks they agreed to on Tuesday. Neither the schedule nor the agenda of the talks is yet known, but South Korea's defense ministry says the top priority is the successful and peaceful hosting of the 2018 Pyeongchang Winter Olympics. Then the two sides may be able to touch upon other security issues, which might even stretch to cover Seoul's anti-Pyongyang loudspeaker broadcasts at the border.
The talks are likely to be on a working level, where Seoul and Pyongyang discuss the method and safety measures to be used for the North Korean athletes and delegation to walk to the south through the demilitarized zone.
Experts think Pyongyang could eventually demand that Seoul suspend its joint military drills with Washington and scrap the deployment of U.S. strategic assets, but not immediately. If held within this month, the military talks would be the first in over 3 years since October 2014. Jung-hee, Arirang News.